Hello everyone, welcome to You Spotlight, a flagship discussion session of Uttara University, where we discuss about all the insights and updates across Uttara University. I'm your host today, Shababa Saif, and today we're going to have a very special episode focusing on Department of Law. This department drives analytical thinking and ethical values along with legal knowledge. Joining us today is Dr. Muhammad Faruk Hossain, Assistant Professor of Department of Law. We are very delighted to have him here, and we're going to learn a lot about this department's vision, mission, and its journey, and the legal contribution. Hello, sir. How's it going today?
Good. How about you?
I'm very good. So, sir, my first question is, as a faculty member, what teaching methods do you primarily follow in your classroom to ensure effective learning?
Well, Uttara University follows OB, outcome-based education. So it is our mission and vision to implement this outcome-based education through interactive lessons. So we basically encourage our students to raise legal questions during the class so that they can learn law in a professional way. So this is our mission to emphasize interactive lessons so that they will be professional in their real life experience, This is the thing.
Okay, sir. My next question is, how do you connect classroom learning with real life experiences, such as community engagement or practical exposure for your students?
Well, connect with real life experience is the motto of legal education. So our students encourage to solve some hypothetical problem based on some relevant social issues at hand. We ask them to find out legal opt solution for that particular problem so that they will be professionally engaged so that they can solve real life problems. So that's why we encourage to join legal debate, moot court competition, and so on. Sometimes we have in our department we have law clinics. Our students are encouraged to be seated there so that there are relevant queries, they can answer it. This is the way that we are teaching our students to be legal professionals.
Okay. So do you arrange legal events internally?
Yes. Last semester we have conducted session for enhancing debate skill. Then we have organized legal moot court competitions, and we have also sent some students for the nationwide moot court competitions.
Wonderful. So how do these real world learning experiences help students develop critical thinking and professional skills?
All right. Beyond our class lectures, we encourage our students to be known with the global phenomena such as climate change, then human rights issues, so that they will be knowing the local laws first, then they will be competent to use their analytical skill in order to some global issues. So this is the way we make our students opt and potential to answer any legal queries in the field of local or international laws.
So students are not limited to only classroom only.
No.
They're also going beyond classroom and making
Exactly.
Okay. So Uttara University is currently placing strong emphasis on research, right? How do you motivate and guide your students to become involved in research activities?
Well, honestly, I believe that research is the backbone of academic excellence, right?
Yes.
That's why I believe that it needs to engage our students and introduce our students in the early stage so that they will be very much known what actually research means, so that their analytical skills, their legal advising and so on relevant skill they can execute over there. That's why in our departmental curriculum we emphasize research as their academic curriculum, so that in their early stage, they do not be afraid of what actually research means. They will be enjoying it in their academic activities. That's why our research is another actions that we emphasize and we encourage our students to involve in. Sometimes we engage our students in a supervised research project. Then we send our students to international conferences, talks, so that they can use their analytical skill, ethical decision making, and so on. This is the way we are encouraging our students to be a good researcher in the legal field, and they can produce some, opt solution by doing some good research.
Okay. So in the spirit of this conversation, I want to ask, do you do any surveys on students that if they're enjoying our classes or not?
Yes, we have.
If they're having any problems?
Exactly. We do some time-to-time surveys and we have some review options so that they can provide their comments, whether they have any issues in the classroom or not. So that particular comments will be definitely be blind. We don't know who is actually providing that comment. So we evaluate the comments to enhance our academic system in the university.
So you do survey.
Yes,
you do survey our students. Okay, wonderful. In addition to your teaching role, you are serving as the acting deputy director of the Office of International Affairs. Could you please share some insights into Uttara University's international collaboration and partnership?
Certainly. Uttara University emphasizes global and internationalization of education. That's why, under these wings of international affairs, Uttara University emphasizing global partnerships. And we are currently focusing on some global collaborations such as faculty and student exchange program. Then we have international conferences. Then we have some collaborative research project. This is the way we are encouraging our students to be mobilizing, because if we can send some multicultural dimension in our academic system, students will learn more. That's why these wings, especially international affairs, is focusing on this particular goal to collaborate some international research unit, universities, and some academic networks.
Okay, wonderful. So my next question is, how do you inspire students to become responsible global citizens alongside being successful professional?
Sure. As I mentioned earlier, that legal profession involves reasoning, implementation, and interpretation, right? That's why our students are open-minded. They can absorb any issues in their mind and they can find out legal solution. For example, we are currently focusing on United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. This particular mission we are observing here to produce a graduate who will be working not only for this particular nation, they will be working for the whole world. This is the way that our students are motivated through our lectures, through our activities internally, so that they will be working not only as a nation worker, they will be a global worker. This is the mission.
Okay. Finally, what message would you like to share with current students and viewers of Uttara University?
Well, for the current student, I would like to say, be attentive in class, learn law professionally, and be professional. And for the future or potential students, find Uttara University as the hub to grow, to be professional, and to be legal-minded. Thank you.